Hello and welcome. This is Regos Productions, and today in this video I want to simply share some tips with you on how you can become a successful forex trader. You can trade like a pro. Alright, so income disclaimer: in this video I'm not a financial advisor, and this video is just for the purpose of education only. So I cannot guarantee the results you're going to get by following these strategies. Alright, okay, having said that, alright, so let's dive into it. I'm just going to share some tips with you of what I've learned over time from my experience as a forex trader and learning from other gurus, learning from other people. These are some of the tips I'm going to share with you in this video. So if you're in for this kind of content, make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you click on the subscribe button. Make sure you click on the like button and like this video if you get some content and if you get some value from it. And make sure you also click on the bell for notification for more of my videos, because I will be releasing this kind of content every now and then, sharing tips with you on how to become successful with forex trading. Alright, so guys, let's dive into this and let me share these tips with you. Okay, so now the question is this: is forex trading or stock market like gambling, or would you compare it to gambling? Of course, the right answer and correct answer is yes. Okay, it is somewhat gambling, but illegal gambling. Okay, the forex market is a very big market, and you either lose or you win. Most people actually lose their money because they don't follow a strategy, because they don't have a working plan, because they don't have this consistency of following a particular strategy over time. There are different ways of trading forex. You can be scalpers, you can be day traders, you can be a position trader, and a whole lot of other strategies that you can use to trade. Okay, in my subsequent videos I'm going to be teaching you in details on how the different strategies of trading forex. But in this video, now in gambling, who actually wins? Okay, you must have heard the phrase that the house always wins. Now we're going to be positioning ourselves as the house. In other words, I mean casinos. When you go to gambling houses, most of the times the casinos or the owners of the game are the ones who actually and always wins. Now, how do they do that? I'm going to share that with you in this video. Then you can use that same mindset, that same strategy as a forex trader to apply it in your techniques and then be able to win most of the times. Even if you don't win most of the times, but statistically you can be in net profits because of this simple strategy I'm going to share with you in this video. Alright, so now, how does the house always wins? Because they rig the game to their favor. They have a statistical advantage over the players. Now let's take, for example, a particular game called roulette. Now in this game, okay, there are black and red with even numbers and odd numbers. Okay, now if you count it, it's about 18 of red spaces and 18 of black spaces. Okay, and then you have these two greens. Likewise, you have 18 odd numbers and 18 even numbers. Now, what are the probability that the players are going to win? Okay, if you check it out, it is 38 in number. Okay, but you have 18 reds and 18 blacks. So if you're going to bet that it falls when the board is spinning, it's going to fall either on a red, on a black, or on an even number or an odd number. Okay, now statistically you can see with these two extra numbers here, with the green and the zeros here, okay, the casino has an advantage over the players. All right, now let's look at the possibility that if the casino wins, you have, adding these two, now you have 20 out of 38, which is 52.6%. For the players, they only have 18 chances. Okay, now when you bet for either black or for red, or even numbers or for odd numbers, okay, now you have 47.4%. So with this now, the casino, the game owners, they already have like 5.2% advantage over the players. That is why the house always wins. That's why the casinos always win. So how are you going to apply this as a forex trader? I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you that to you in the course of this presentation. So you follow me through. All right. Now, Here's the secret, okay? For every $1 bet, all right, the house is going to make $0.052. That is that 5.2% that they already have an advantage over the players. Now let's assume that we now have like 1 million bets. So if there is a volume of up to 1 million bets, the casino is sure of making at least $52,000 in advantage over the players. Now let's go in terms of number of bets right now. So for every 1,000 bets, let's say each of the bets is $1,000, okay? Now the player is going to win 47.4% of the bets with the analysis I showed you before, and then the house is going to win 52.6% of the bets. That's all things being equal, okay? In other words, the player wins 474 bets and the house wins 526 bets in every 1,000 bets. I hope you're following this analogy. Now let's get to this now. Now here's the results. Now if the house is going to win 526 times of 1,000 bets and each is costing like $1,000, okay? So you have 526K here. And then for the players, 474,000, okay? Now what's the difference? $52,000 already, which is the edge the house already has over the players. So as the players, they might be thinking that this is a 50-50 chance, but by the nature of the game itself, the way the game is already structured, the casino or the house itself already has an advantage, okay, over the players, and that is why they would keep bringing people to do more of the bets, okay, by providing food, drinks, and leisure and all of that, just to make sure that people are always betting, because the more bet, the more the chances for them to win, okay? Now, how can we replicate this, okay, as a Forex pro, okay? Because the title of this video says how to trade Forex like a pro. All right, now we are going to apply this strategy in our Forex trading. Now I want you to understand this, that most people will lose their money because they don't have a plan or they don't follow a strategy consistently. Now they always make their decisions based off rumors, opinions, emotions, or even pips, okay? That's small movement in the market, okay? Because of emotions, they are going to lose more when they are wrong and win less when they are right. Now let me illustrate that for you, okay? Let's say, for example, someone places a bet here, and let's say you are at this point, and this is for the market. Let's say this is how it goes, okay? All right, and you place a bet here, hoping that it's going to go up, or let's just say you make a bet here, hoping that it's going to go up, and suddenly it begins to go down, okay? Now, because you don't want to lose your money, you want to be patient, okay? And you keep waiting, before you know it, finally you are at a very big loss, okay? Now, this is fear of losing money, okay? Or in another way, when you bet at this point, and probably you have a small gain here, okay? You quickly want to sell off so you can also actually get your profit before you now go into loss. So at this point, you might now sell off, okay? Whereas this is still going to go up to this point, okay? This is how the emotions are playing out here, okay? So eventually you win small gains, or you have small winnings, and when you lose, you actually lose big. All right, now let's get back to this. Instant gratification causes small wins. So that instant gratification, you want to take out your profits immediately, okay? Since you already have some small wins. That is instant gratification. Now the fear of losing money now causes people not to want to cut their losses. So the fear of losing your money because you already have small loss you are hoping that it's going to rise again, it's going to go up, and before you know it, you are in a very big fat loss. Okay, so as a pro, we replicate the casino and always make money. How do we do this? We look out for repeatable price patterns. This is known as tangle analysis. Now in the marketplace, when you have this kind of repeatable patterns, that is when we make our trade, okay, as a pro. Now, what's your age as a pro? Let's say you have like 55% of your trades is win, okay? You win 55% of your trades, and probably you lose 45% of your trades. Now, what advantage do you have? You have up to 10% advantage, which is even bigger than that of the house. Now, this is for the pro. Now, let me show you how this all play out, okay? Now, there's what we call stop loss order, okay? At this point in time, at this point where you have, let's say you place a trade here, okay, and it's already going down, there's what we call a stop loss order. So you tell the system to sell off immediately when you reach a certain amount of loss, when you kill a certain amount of loss. Let's say, for example, you have like $9 here, okay? Okay, let's say you have like $9 here, and the distance from here to this point is, let's say from here you have $9, and to this point you're going to gain let's say $13 here, okay? So now when you gain $4 extra, okay? Now what you are going to do as a pro is to set your stop loss order probably when it gets to like $7. So you are willing to lose $2 to make $4. In other words, you're willing to lose 1 to make 2. Okay, that's how it works here. Okay, let me get back to our presentation here. And okay, so now by this you guarantee how much you make when you are wrong to cut losses. That is what stop loss order will help you to achieve. Okay, now you risk 1 to make 2. I think I've explained that in the other illustration. So if you do this consistently over time, you definitely be in profit. And each time you lose, you actually lose like $1, and each time you win $2. Now let me explain that more further here. Let's say you make 100 trades in 2 months, okay, with a 55% win rate, okay, you're going to win 55 trades and you're going to lose 45 trades. Now, what this translates is that each time you win with that risk to reward ratio, that when you win 2, when you lose 1, okay, by using that stop loss order, okay. Now, each time you win in your 55 trades, okay, that you actually won, let's say you win $2, okay, you have $110 in winnings here, and let's say each time you lose, you actually lost $1, okay, so you have $45 loss. So when you look at it, because of the risk to reward ratio, you now have a net of $65 here, okay, which is your net profit over time. So when you're able to apply this principle over a period of time, okay, without necessarily looking at the short term, because at a point in time with this strategy you might have a series of loss, okay, but that's not what you are focusing on. What you're focusing on is your risk to reward ratio. How much do you actually win when you win, and how much are you able to cut your losses, and how much do you lose when you lose, okay? So you might actually have a 50-50 win and lose, but because of the amount you win, okay, the amount you gain when you actually won compared to the amount you lose when you lost, okay, you see that at the end of the day you are still in a net profit. So guys, I hope you got some value from what I just shared with you. It's just a simple tips that I learned from my mentors, and I hope you can actually apply this in your own trading and be able to see more tremendous results, okay? So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'll be dropping this kind of videos every now and then, okay, on this channel. And make sure you click on the bell for notification of my videos each time I release this type of videos. Alright, so and if you want to start forex trading and probably you want to make the best choice of a forex broker, okay, just check the link on the description of this video, the first link on the description of this video. That is my #1 recommended broker, so you can check that out and start trading today and become profitable with it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this, and I see you guys in my next videos. Thanks for watching. All right.